So guys, welcome back to another wonderful scholarship, and I will teach you how to apply for it with a step-by-step tutorial. So do prepare. So my name is Angelina and I help you students, either those who are going for bachelor's, master's or PhD, to get fully funded scholarship. And so this is one of the wonderful scholarships from the Inter-University Council for East Africa. So this scholarship is only reserved by the nationals and residents of the East African community. And those countries are Uganda, South Sudan, Burundi, Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, Somalia, and DRC. So this is only applicable to those people. So if you're not from there, I'm sorry, this is not for you. But do keep an eye on my channel, and I'll release more content for categories like you. So this is only for those of the East African community. So yeah, they say the Inter-University Council for East Africa invites qualified nationals of the East African partner states to apply for 197 slots. So that is a diploma, bachelor, master's, and PhD scholarships across their 28 partner universities in 6 of East African countries. So the deadline is 20th of August 2026. It's for the cohort of 2026-2027, and where you're going to study is within the East African partner states. So the total of these scholarships is 97. There's one diploma. So this one diploma scholarship is reserved in Uganda. I'll show you later which program and which university exactly. The 95 undergraduate scholarships. Then there is the 90 for masters. Then on 11 for PhD. So the scholarships across the 6 East African countries. So in Burundi, there are a total of 35 with 4 universities participating and 28 programs. And in Kenya, there are 49 in total with 9 universities and 45 programs. Rwanda, there are 16, 2 universities and 16 programs. In South Sudan, there are 12, so it's 1 university and 6 programs. In Tanzania, there are 6 universities and 41 programs. In Uganda, there are 37 in total with 7 universities and 28 programs. So then they say a regional passport to higher learning. So this is just basically what the whole scholarship is about. And so the host universities, what the responsibility of the host universities is to waive the tuition and examination fees for students from other partner states. And then this will cover the whoever is in charge of either secretariat, they'll cover your transport expenses. So let's say you're moving from Uganda and you receive the scholarship to go to Kenya, so that the ones will cover your flight, they'll cover your health insurance, and then research lump sum for masters and PhD, so they'll pay for you to do your research work. And then the responsibility of the student is to cover your accommodation, then your daily living expenses and other small university fees. So keep in mind, this is not really a fully funded scholarship, but it's really helpful for those who do want to reduce their stress. So apply for it. And so who can apply? So let's check the eligibility criteria. So as I said earlier, it's only open to nationals of the East African Community Partner States who meet the following criteria. So you have to be a national and resident of an East African partner state. So this will be shown through your national ID, your passport, or birth certificate. And so must you have to present one of them to show that you are a member of the East African community. And you have to apply to an eligible program at the university in a country other than your own. So as I said earlier, if you are Ugandan, you cannot apply for universities in Uganda. You have to apply for in other countries like Tanzania, Rwanda, etc. And you have to have excellent academic performance per the host program's entry requirements. So when you go and check the universities that are participating, and you have to go on their website and check that program that you want to apply to see if you meet their requirements, the entry requirements. So like maybe they require two A-level subjects that you like, the two principal passes at A-level. So you check accordingly to the program you want to apply to. And upper second class honors, distinction or equivalent for masters and PhD. So this information only applies to the masters and the PhD applicants. And you have to be below the age of 35 for masters, below 45 for PhD at the time of your application. So work experience is an added advantage for PhD applicants. So do please add it if you are a PhD applicant. Add it, it's very important. And so how do you apply for this? So these are the 3 steps to make sure you do it the right way. So the first step is you're going to choose your program. So I will give you exactly the tutorial how to check that. So yeah, so you have to identify the program and the host university from table 1. I will show you, and the code for the inter university council for East Africa website. I'll show you that later. So prepare all your documents, and the foreign qualifications must be equated by your National Commission for Higher Education. Then the non-English documents must be officially translated. Keep that in mind. Then you have to submit your application to Inter-University Council for East Africa. So you complete the online application form and upload all the required PDF. This Inter-University Council for East Africa will process the admissions for qualified candidates. Do not apply to the university directly. Please keep in mind you are going to apply on this form exactly on this website, and I will show you exactly how to do it. So keep that in mind and use this email if you need to inquire something from them. And so let's go through your application checklist to make sure you have everything that is required by them. Remember, upload each document as a PDF. So keep that in mind. And yeah, so the checklist to make you eligible is letter of motivation for the scholarship. Please, if you do not know how to write the letter of motivation, let me know in the comments and I will make a video to explain to you exactly how to apply for this. So then you have to apply for your you have to make your up-to-date and signed CV, and you have to you have to submit also your certified copies of all your academic certificates and transcripts. So let's say you did Cambridge A levels, you need to change them into like if you're Ugandan and you did Cambridge A levels, you have to change them into the Ugandan system, so you equate them into your system of your original country where you come from. So if you're Ugandan, you start for the Cambridge A levels, you have to equate them through UNEB your into the Ugandan system. Please, if you also do not know that, also put it in the comments and I'll also teach you exactly how to do it. So let's proceed. You have to also have a copy of the university application form and its attachments. Okay. A recent passport size, color, photo, head and shoulders, and evidence of nationality of the East African Community Partner State. So that is your ID, your birth certificate, your passport, the proof of residence. So this has to be certificate from the local government. I personally use the police clearance, so you can apply for that, or you could go to your local council, maybe 5 or wherever from the place you are, or you can go to any office. So do go that, but has to be from the government. Then evidence of the awards, maybe like the leadership and the community service you did, and then any other supporting evidence like your medical reports, the letters of reference. So for these letters of reference, you can ask from your school. You could ask, from maybe the university you went to, ask someone who knows exactly how to write this. So so if you meet all these requirements and you have everything, please do go ahead and apply. And so as we said earlier, how to know if the program you want to apply for it's available at the host university of the host country that you want. So we come here, let's first select level so that let me use bachelor's, then country, let's maybe choose Kenya, then maybe the program you want, you can either go through or you come exactly to what you want. So let me try computer science. It's available actually at these two universities. So you can see here, you can see the university you want, then the duration is of course 4 years, then the number of slots. So at this university it's only one, then at this one there are two. Then you can also see the intakes is the August to September, then yeah, September intake. So now you know the course you want is available. So the next step is we are going to go ahead and apply. So let's start application. So this brings us to this page where they want your information. So you're gonna write your first name, you're gonna write your middle names, then your surname, your gender, male or female, or you prefer not to say it, then your nationality. Please remember you have to be of the East African community. So you have to either be from Burundi, DRC, Kenya, Rwanda, Somalia, South Sudan, Tanzania, and Uganda. And then your date of birth, your marital status, either you're single, married, divorced, or widowed. And your country of residence, it's any of these. Please do keep in mind when you are providing your proof of residence, you can't say you're in Kenya, then you're showing the proof of residence in Uganda. Do not bring those mixed singles situations. So do keep in mind to provide everything that is correct to avoid complications. Then your physical address, your email address, what they will use to reach out to you, then your telephone number with the country code. The country code is +256 for Uganda, right? Then your passport or national ID number. So after you have filled that, you will select continue and go to the next page. And yeah, so your next page is the programs. So you have to select up to 3 programs, so that's the maximum. And remember, they say your host country must differ from your nationality. So yeah, if you're Ugandan, you cannot apply to Ugandan universities. You have to try other universities. So the level study is a bachelor's. Host country, let's say Kenya. Then the university, Southeastern Kenya University. In the program, um, what's selected earlier, computer science. So yeah, you do the same until they are 3 in total. So let me make this a diploma. So the host country, let me see, Uganda. A quick note, a diploma is only one scholarship and it's only in Uganda. You will not find it in the other countries. So the university is September. Then the program is only a diploma in mining and industrial engineering. So the intake is the September intake. And the choice 3, let me choose bachelor's, host country. Let me select Rwanda. And the university is, I don't know, this sounds French. Okay, so these are the options. Statistics apply to economics. Let me just select this. So September, then you continue. Go to the next page. The next page is your academic background and financial status. So you do fill in your highest academic qualification. There is your A levels, or the national whatever is the highest levels secondary studies is in your country. You select that. For those of the masters, of course, it's bachelor's. Then for the PhD is the master's. So then with your school, from the switch school, then completion year, then the financial status. Are you dependent on your parents, like who support you with housing, groceries, and etc.? Or are you independent? You are self-employed or you're married? So select which one applies to you. And now that you've also completed that part, the next part is your work experience. They say you can select up to your three most recent employments or gainful engagements. So anything productive you have been doing, like maybe community service, whatsoever, fill in this part. If you have been doing internship, fill in that. And so they have to be three maximum, and they have to be of recent. And if you do not have any, they say leave it blank if it's not applicable to you. So we continue to the next page. And the next page is your next of kin. So that has to be someone who they can reach out in case they cannot reach out to you or in case of emergencies. So your next of kin can be your father, can be your mother, your sister, your brother, your friend, whoever is available when they need to get in contact with you or anything happens to you. So you have to fill out this part. And so now that you're also done with your next of kin, the next is for you to upload all your documents, so your letter of motivation. Remember, it has to be in English and they want a maximum of 300 words and it has to be a PDF. Please, if you do not know how to make it a PDF, you can just go and search for PDF compressor, PDF maker. So you select whichever you want from these options. Me personally, I like using I love PDF, so use that to compress your things into one PDF. So the next one is going to be you upload your up-to-date and signed CV, and you have to include two referees and make it a PDF. So your referees could be your lecturer, your counselor from high school, your head teacher, whoever you trust will write the right information. Please do remember you have to also make it a PDF, then you come and upload it there. Then the next one is you're going to add your certified copies of all academic certificates and transcripts. So yeah, everything has to be in English. If it has not been translated, keep that in mind. Then you come and upload it. Then the next one is evidence of nationality of an East African partner state. So that could be your passport, your national ID, or your birth certificate. Then the next one is going to be proof of residence. So you have to get a certificate from your local government. So that could be your police clearance. Personally, that's what I use. Or it could be from a letter from your LC5, LC1, whoever is an official government worker. So the next one is going to be evidence of awards, leadership, and community service, etc. Please, this is optional, but you can include it to make you a very strong candidate. But it's okay if you do not have any of that. Then the next one is any other supporting evidence. So maybe medical reports, letters of reference. So it also makes you a strong candidate. So upload them if you have them. If it's not, it's also okay. And so after that, you go to the next, and that is continue. So the next section is going to be reviewing. So you have to review everything that you uploaded earlier. Make sure you have no mistakes and make sure you submit correct documents. So after you have reached there, um, so you have to declare, then use your name as your signature. Then you do confirm that the information you provided above is correct and that what the Inter-University Council for East Africa will use to sign you in. So yeah, so put your name there as your full name, and that will be your signature. And then you confirm that whatever you have written there is correct. Then after that, you will proceed and you'll have to submit your application. So please do read through everything, make sure it's all correct and make no mistakes, because mistakes can mean you losing. So after everything, do go and submit your application. And that's all you have to do from your side. The rest is from the program, and you just need to relax and wait for them to either reach out to you through your email or your telephone number. And so that's all you need to do on your part. So if you found this video helpful, do hit the subscribe button, do like, comment, share, so that it can be helpful to the others. And if you found really helpful, I appreciate if you could just subscribe, because this encourages me to make more videos like this. So thank you all for watching this video to the end, and I will see you in the next one. For now, apply before the 20th of August. So bye.